In that armchair there, that is a great position to see the TV, that's great. Right, I just want to sit here, right, just right there. That is the special place to sit. So you can just sit yourself there. That is a great position for TV. Right, if you three want to sit here, this is also a great position. So, sit there. It's the year of the millennium. Lucy Pagliaro celebrates at the Millennium Bridge opening in York. Celebrations take place throughout the UK and the Millennium Dome is officially opened by the Queen. Big Brother first airs in Britain, but Lucy Pagliaro receives a good attendance award for the spring term. The 100th Space Shuttle mission is launched and the Queen Mother celebrates her 100th birthday. Hillary Clinton is elected to the United States Senate, but Lucy Pagliaro receives a certificate for good behaviour all week. S Club 7, Robbie Williams, All Saints and Britney Spears dominate the music charts, while Lucy Pagliaro collects enough Annexe tokens to save up for an exclusive Annexe puppy toy. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is published. Catherine Zeta-Jones weds Michael Douglas, and Lucy Pagliaro has a princess-themed birthday party. The Prime Minister's wife, Sherry Blair, is fined for not having a valid train ticket. The 27th Olympic Games closes in Sydney, and the Olsen brothers win the 45th Eurovision Song Contest. Today is Saturday the 2nd of December 2000. It's beans on toast. So I've just forgotten something. 2 seconds. Right. This is actually really hot. So don't burn yourself. And remember to blow on your tea before you drink it just to get rid of some of the steam, alright? Be careful. It's beans on toast time with a small cup of tea. It's time to sit on Aladdin's magic carpet and tune into this evening's Saturday night television. For the purposes of this evening, Aladdin's magic carpet is being used as the best position, to watch the anticipated Stars in the Rise final. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening and welcome to the live final of Stars in the Rise 2000. A great event, a big moment. Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 weeks of toil, tears and triumph, it's the live final of Stars in the Rise, the special night, the one that will go down in history. Here is Lucy Pagliaro, and she is about 1, 2 and a half, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, and she lives at 103 Albemarle Road, York, YO23 1EP. And this morning, she has been a baby elephant. Singing the songs that elephants do when marching through the depths of the jungle. No, sorry, she didn't. She didn't do that this morning. Let me try again. No. This morning, she was Robin Hood, running through the forest, away from the Sheriff of Nottingham. No, sorry, I got it wrong again. Sorry about this. Right, try again. This morning, she was dancing with a beast in an enchanted castle. So the videos you used to like. I think the first video you ever had was the Jungle Book, and that was the sort of start of it because you used to be the elephants, particularly the elephants, and you were singing the songs to yourself. In the afternoon, she collected five pots of honey, with Winnie the Pooh from the 100-Acre Wood. It's a very funny thought that if bears were bees, they'd build their nests at the bottom of trees. And brought this back for lunch, where she had a picnic in the yard with the rest of her friends. Lucy Pagliaro is a true fan of Stars in Their Eyes. And this has become part of her Saturday night routine. Up until this point, she has been obsessed with the previous winner, Gary Mullen, who did a fantastic Freddie Mercury impression singing. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic, magic, magic. He has become her new hero, and she has also set her sights on being Freddie Mercury, singing Queen songs around the house while wearing a black moustache. Here is the bear that accompanied her everywhere. Where the bear went, she went too. Where she went, the bear went too. The bear and Lucy Pagliaro would go on caravanning holidays where they'd play on the beach for hours and build mermaid tails and castles decorated with shells and pebbles. They'd drive down the motorway in Grand's Nissan Micra, singing away to Lionel Richie while eating nearly a whole packet of Werther's Originals. The bear and Lucy Pagliaro would go on bike rides. And even as a little tot on the back of my bike, in your little child seat, you were singing away Winnie the Pooh at the top of your voice, always. People would watch with a smile on their face. When you became too big for the child seat and, we had to get the trailer bike, we'd cycle along singing songs, and it used to keep us going because we didn't have a car, you see. But you were happy as long as we could be singing away on the back of the bike. Today's Stars in Their Eyes final is between two impersonators, one who's being Maria Callas and the other Meatloaf. The Maria Callas impersonator is a woman called Nicola Kirsch, who introduces herself as a part-time cleaner that had to give up singing to look after my elderly mother. Hi, my name is Lucy Pagliaro, and I am 7 years old, and I have one mummy and 2 hamsters. At this sort of time, I was thinking, I've really got to help Lucy about doing something with her voice. You've been singing for so many years, but it was always your secret voice, and it was just for mummy. Just for me and mummy, you used to say. Lucy Pagliaro has never heard of Maria Callas before, and apparently this is the first time that anyone has impersonated her on the programme. Yet it was so sweet because even though it was your secret voice and you didn't sing to anybody else, you were singing and people were hearing you. You used to sing around the house all the time, and if you were playing in the yard, you were singing and telling stories, and Mrs. Baxter, who lived next door, really enjoyed hearing you at play outside. And the other neighbours used to hear you through the wall and knew that you loved singing, but it was just for mummy. Just for me and mummy, you used to say. Lucy Pagliaro watches eagerly, waiting to hear the song that Nicola has chosen to sing, which is something in Italian called O mio babino caro. Oh. Lucy Pagliaro blows on her tea. You don't want to burn your tongue, Luby. Nicola stands on stage and speaks those familiar words. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Maria Callas, before disappearing into the smoke. And I think one particular instance sticks in my mind about you and your secret voice, and that's when we were camping in Skipsea, and we were staying in the caravan, and you must have been about 6 years old, and you loved showers. Oh, sorry. So you were having a shower, singing away under the shower, several songs, and then you finished, and there was all this applause and cheering coming from outside, so I opened the shower door, and there was a crowd of other campers, and they were clapping and smiling, saying, "Oh, that was amazing." So even though you were in your own environment, wherever that might be, you had no idea that your voice might not be a secret anymore, and it was just for mummy. Just for me and mummy, you used to say. When Nicola returns, she is wearing an elegant floor-length blue dress. Sorry, just give me a second. 2 minutes. When Nicola returns, she is wearing an elegant floor-length blue dress and stands forward into centre stage in front of the mic. Do I need to mention Maria Callas, perhaps? Okay, well, because Maria Callas was your first influence, and we used to watch Stars in Their Eyes. You enjoyed watching a lot of the characters on there, including Freddie Mercury. You had a go at being Freddie Mercury at one time. But Maria Callas, from the moment she walked on, you were mesmerised by this singing and tried to imitate it yourself, only ever... We did record it, so you could watch it again and again. But even though it wasn't the real Maria Callas, you know, she imitated her so well that you decided to be like Maria Callas, to sing like Maria Callas when you were older. Tonight, singing live for your entertainment, Lucy Pagliaro is Maria Callas. Lucy Pagliaro sits on Aladdin's magic carpet with her beans on toast and a small cup of tea, and she imagines. She watches in silence. Lucy Pagliaro imagines what this woman is singing about. Maybe she's singing about her long-lost father? Or maybe she's singing about someone she loves. Mum, I want to be her. Lucy Pagliaro imagines. She imagines that Maria Callas is her distant Italian auntie, and this is definitely a sign of something. She imagines that Maria Callas is her grand second cousin, and soon they'll meet in Italy and they'll sing together. Mum, I want to be her. Lucy Pagliaro imagines. She imagines of a time when she can also stand on stage and sing like this. She imagines of a time when she'll be able to look like her, be like her, own a moment like she does. It's like you're taking in every note. You just sat there the whole time, your eyes fixed on the TV. She watches in silence. Lucy Pagliaro imagines the most grandest of places, the most lavish of places where a song like this might be sung. Lucy Pagliaro is in another place, away from the front room of her rented terraced house, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a backyard. She's in another place. She's somewhere else. She's someone else. She makes a decision. She watches in silence. When you sang, you somehow transported yourself to this other place. You know, you might have been in the sitting room, but really you're in a ballroom in Anastasia or Beauty and the Beast, or you were somewhere on the magic carpet, or you're Maria Callas in Stars in Their Eyes. You absolutely, totally were. Mum, I want to be her. I want to be Maria Callas. And then he was 7. and you started taking singing lessons at school, and your teacher, Mr. Croyle, he was amongst the circle of people that were allowed to hear your voice. I don't know if he asked you what you wanted to be when you were older, or you just told him, but he told me that you said that you wanted to sing like Maria Callas, and he was amazed because all his other pupils just wanted to be pop stars. And he thought, oh, here's one to treasure. He was amazed that you knew about Maria Callas, and he nurtured you really because he knew you didn't want to sing to anybody else. And it was just for Mummy. Just for me and Mummy, he used to say. It's the year of the millennium. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is published. Catherine Zeta-Jones weds Michael Douglas, and Big Brother first airs in Britain. The 100th Space Shuttle mission is flown, and the Queen Mother celebrates her 100th birthday. S Club 7, Robbie Williams, All Saints, and Britney Spears dominate the music charts. And the Millennium Dome is officially opened by the Queen. Lucy Pagliaro and her mum go on a caravanning holiday where they play on the beach for hours and build mermaid tails and castles decorated with shells and pebbles. They drive down the motorway in Grand Nissan Micra, singing away to Lionel Richie while eating nearly a whole packet of Brothers Originals.